Welcome on to another Dunc'd On clutch call. The Bucks, in the absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo with a calf issue, have fought gamely against the Eastern Conference's best. Green missing the pick and pop three. Harris goes in, airmailed the layup. Rollins throws it ahead. Look out for Kuzma with the jam. 103-100 Milwaukee. They're going to their 2-3 zone. Try to stymie Cade. Kevin Porter Jr. just back from injury, and Ryan Rollins are in the backcourt. Into the corner. This is Thompson working along the baseline. Cade moves it instantly. Big three-pointer here. LeVert cashes out. That was pretty good defense in that 2-3, but once Thompson got penetration, it was just enough. Porter Jr. Now it's Rollins. Green pick and pop. Nice job by LeVert switching on to him. Not much happening here. Another switch. Rollins will try LeVert one-on-one rather than Cade's tough step back, and not even close. Detroit can take the lead here. They have been a great clutch team this season. Thompson fell down. Wants to get it to Cade. Good denial by Kevin Porter Jr. And now they finally do get it to him. 8 on the clock. Nothing happening on this possession. Cade working Porter Jr. Help comes. Corner wide open. Asar Thompson three. They left him and forced the ball out of Cade's hands. Good defense there late. That's the shot they wanted to give up. Bucks looking for the lead here. Porter Jr. off the Portis screen. Duren gets out on him. Doesn't turn the corner. Rollins. He gets into the lane. Duren real big down there. Rollins trying to find Portis. Thompson is on him. Portis on the drive. Kuzma stuck in the corner. 2 to shoot. Off the side. And then again, no penetration. Here comes Cade, one of the league's best transition weapons. Run down from behind by Kuzma, but able to get it back. That was great hustle by Kuzma. And the Bucks are going to get a timeout here. Rollins hurting. He's been in and out of the game. Pistons are up by 2. So Bucks looking to tie it here. They've fought gamely, got a lot of scoring from their backcourt in a game where Giannis, they're just going to leave Rollins open on that keeper play, and he just couldn't get close with the shot. That was a mistake, but Rollins couldn't make a pay. Now they go back into the 2-3. Even on a miss. I think they're going to try to get into that here. They've got Jericho Sims in the game as well. Kick it out. LeVert, huge three. Missed it. Nice box out by Green. It goes way over to the corner, and Detroit will have another chance. For Milwaukee, it would be very satisfying on a day that the Giannis trade rumors began anew, and they then left with a calf injury early to get a win against the East best. Trying to get it to LeVert on the weak side off a Duren screen. Kicks it out. That was great passing by LeVert. And Harris rims it in off the backboard. LeVert looked at 3 different guys in the air and finally got the pass off to Harris. Rejection of the screen by Porter. Kicks it right-handed pass to Green. That's a beautiful pass by the left-handed Kevin Porter Jr. along the baseline. And A.J. Green got a nice new contract extension. He's been one of the best shooters in the league this year. LeVert wants Duren in the middle. Oh, he just threw it away. Who was that even to? 2-point game. Kick out Rollins. Closed down nicely by Harris. Rollins on the attack. Goes into Duren. Duren goes vertical, but Sims is right there, and he'll get the and one. Tie game with a chance for more for Milwaukee. Rollins will drive here, force it up, knock Duren backwards on the verticality. I didn't see a ton of contact there on Sims, but he's got a chance to shoot a free throw here nonetheless. Free throw by Sims was good to give Milwaukee a 1-point lead. Cade being pressured up. They're going to get back into their 2-3, but wasting the time. Oh, Rollins bothered Cade, and now they're really going to be up against it. Rollins continuing to pressure. Cade throws it into the front court. And they're going to say that was a backcourt violation. So it is a backcourt violation. And the Bucks can put Detroit into difficulty with a bucket here. Green, one of the best screeners in the NBA now. Porter waves them away. Wants to involve Duren with the 5 fouls. They pre-switch it with Cade. Cade is on Scoot. Scoot with the move. Lost it. Down to 4. He's going to have to fight to get a shot up here. Gets past Cade. Duren comes over and just swallows it up with 1.1 to shoot. Porter wanted a foul, but you're not getting that call on a drive that had nowhere to go. 1.1 to shoot. Green tries to go back there. They get it to him. Tough fadeaway blocked by LeVert. That'll do it for the shot clock. Great defense by Detroit. Now Cunningham will try again. They couldn't even get it into the attacking zone last time. Back to the zone. This has been a pressure zone with Porter Jr. and with Ryan Rollins. Cade on the spin. Corner. LeVert. Big three. Missed it. Tipped around. And a loose ball foul will stay here, says Tony Brothers. Offense, defense. Thompson drew the foul, and his reward is he's out of the game. Sims clearly pushed him in the back. Back to the 2-3 again. Jenkins, he's being bothered still by Rollins. What defense has been by Rollins? But LeVert off the Cade screen. He's missed 2 in a row now. Sims on the rebound, and with a 1-second differential, Detroit has to pressure up and foul here. Oh, he barely got it across. Here comes the double team. Rollins gets around, and he's hacked at the rim by Cade. So worst of both worlds, they foul, and they also give up a bunch of time. And excuse me, this foul is on Jalen Duren. Instead, he's going to reach across. Yeah, gets him clearly on the arm there before Cade could commit the foul, although actually Cade was probably clean. So Rollins can give Milwaukee a 2-point lead here. And looking for a third, and that'll put Detroit for the third time in a week down by 3 with the shot clock off, and the other team in a foul or not foul situation. It happened against the Celtics. It happened against the Magic. Remember that Cade crazy missed free throw. Second free throw here by Rollins is good. And JB Bickerstaff will take timeout. Bucks have come back from 18 down, and now the question, of course, whether to foul. A little bit more difficult to do that with 13.5 left, and also still a timeout in the pocket of JB Bickerstaff. Cade has been guarded well by Rollins. They're going to go to a man-to-man now rather than a zone. They avoid the switch. Rollins gets right through it on Cade. Cade goes to the step back. Good shot. Not close. Wow. They did not elect to foul, and Cade was wide open, just not even close. Bucks have 1 timeout left. Try to get it in. They do get it to Green, and he's fouled by, that was, I think, LeVert going for the steal, and A.J. Green can put it away here at the foul line. Green with the first, and now the second to make it a 5-point game. Good. So Milwaukee gets a much-needed win. Giannis going to stay now after they won this game without him? After they lost a bunch before? I want to talk a little bit about the Giannis thing, because I said it at the time back in June that he really needed to make a decision then. It's the offseason. Everyone knew it was over for this Bucks team as a championship contender. They made the surprise Miles Turner move and frankly put the organization into a difficult situation with now having that money from Damian Lillard stretched onto their books. But the idea that something was going to happen in Milwaukee this year that was going to change them being a championship contender just didn't really seem realistic. And so him sticking around but kind of flirting with the Knicks, and now he's back. Yeah, I understand why it's been a distraction for this team. And, of course, the report coming out from Shams Charania today that he's going to meet with Bucks brass, and I mean, is he going to do that for what? To find out if they have a miracle trade to make this team a championship contender, what they don't, and then he's going to ask for a trade. But the fact that we are here 6 months after this should have happened, when the writing was totally on the wall, is a little bit annoying. But for Milwaukee, good to see them come back. I thought the defense up top from the combination of Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins was awesome. That was going to that 2-3 zone, made Cade deal with them. They weren't really able to get much penetration beyond that. I thought that was a good way to deal with the way that Cade controls so much for the Pistons. You have 2 great guards up there on him, but you could always double him and pick and roll, but then you're opening so much up behind it. You keep the bigs close to the basket, and you can double team Cade or put a great defender on him in Rollins. I thought he was outstanding down the end. That was my biggest takeaway. Cade got a good look to tie it. They did not foul, and Rollins played good defense on Cade Cunningham to help Milwaukee get a much-needed win.